Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Chaitanya book compilation by His Holiness Jaya Pataka Swami Maharaj on December 12th, 2020 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Mangalang Gayatayam Yatitha Jadahan Vande Sri Guru Nidadalinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishram Harihi Om Tat Sat.
Hare Krishna. Today we will continue with our compilation of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya book. Today's chapter is entitled as the part 2 of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya arranges for Darshana.
Chaitanya Mangal Madhyakhanda. Singadare Gya Prabhu Tonutalamal Dharite na pare ango premay bihal.
Lord Chaitanya reached the Singhadwara entrance.
Lord Chaitanya reached the Simhadwara entrance
To the Jagannath Puri temple.
to the Jagannath Puri temple.
His body began to tremble.
His body began to tremble.
He had no power to control his body.
He had no power to control his body.
He was overwhelmed by pure love of ecstatic love of Godhead.
He was overwhelmed with pure ecstatic love of Godhead.
Sthir cholibare nare aulailo anga সাবধানে কাছে কাছে যায় সব অঙ্গ.
He could not walk steadily.
He could not walk steadily.
The limbs of his body became slackened.
The limbs of his body became slackened.
Gradually, he went and near all his limbs came together.
Carefully he went in, nearer and nearer, all his limbs came together.
অনেক যতনে সিংহদ্বারে প্রবেশিলা সেখানে তুরিতে নাট মন্দির উঠিল.
With many efforts, he entered the Singhadwara entrance.
With many efforts, he entered the Simhadwara entrance.
Then from there, he quickly rose to the Nath Mandir.
Then from there, he quickly went towards the Nath Mandir.
Rose. Uttila. Rose.
Oh, he rose. He quickly rose to the Nath Mandir temple.
জগন্নাথ দর্শনে নিতাইয়ের প্রেমাবেশ. জগন্নাথ দেখি সবার হইল আনন্দ ভাবেতে আবিষ্ট হইল প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ.
Everyone was then very pleased to see the deity of Lord Jagannath. Lord Nityananda in particular was overwhelmed with ecstasy.
সবে মেলি ধরি তারে সুস্থির করিল ঈশ্বর সেবক মালা প্রসাদ আনি দিল.
When Lord Nityananda Prabhu nearly fainted. All the devotees caught him and steadied him. At that time, the priest of Lord Jagannath brought a garland that had been offered to the deity and offered it to Nityananda Prabhu. Chaitanya Bhagavat.
ভক্তগণের চতুর্ভুজ জগন্নাথ দর্শন বন্দন প্রদক্ষিণ আদি আসি দেখিলেন চতুর্ভুজ জগন্নাথ প্রকট পরমানন্দ ভক্তবর্গ সার
I went to the temple and saw the
They,
Chatavyuha Lord Jagannath.
they went to the temple and saw the Chatur Vyuha, Lord Jagannath,
Was the manifest all transcendental happiness.
who manifest all transcendental happiness,
And was accompanied by his devotees.
and who is accompanied by his devotees. Purport by Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur. Sri Jagannath is non-different from Vasudeva, one of the quadruple expansions of the Supreme Lord. Pradyumna and Aniruddha are included in him.
Lord Baladev is extended separately.
So Lord Baladev is expanded separately.
And Pradyumna and Aniruddha are included with Lord Jagannath.
Pradyumna and Aniruddha are included within Lord Jagannath.
We are the Chatavyuha.
So this is the Chatur Yuga, Vyuha.
দেখি সবে লাগিলেন করিতে ক্রন্দন দণ্ডবৎ প্রদক্ষিণ করেন স্তব
And all the devotees saw Lord Jagannath
When all the devotees saw Lord Jagannath,
and began to cry.
they began to cry.
They offered their prostrate obeisances,
They offered their prostrate obeisances,
circumambulated the lordships,
circumambulated the lordships,
then recited prayers.
and then recited prayers. Sri Murari Gupta Korcha, the all opulent Lord went with him to the Mandira of Sri Hari, and there he saw the transcendental personality of Godhead, Purushottama Jagannatha, with his eyes resembling blue lotuses. Sri Chaitanya Charita Mahakabhya. With Sarvabhauma's son, he arrived at the temple and happily but cautiously entered. He saw the jewel in the crown of Nilachala, Jagannatha, and sunk in an ocean of bliss. Murari Gupta Korcha. Upon seeing the slender form of Gauranga, which resembled a golden mountain peak, became entranced with blossoming mallows. Tears of love formed waterfalls which inundated his effulgent moon-like face and flooded his broad chest. Then, trembling profusely, he tumbled to the ground as if struck by a hurricane.
This explains some of the ecstatic symptoms of Lord Chaitanya.
So this explains some of the ecstatic symptoms of Lord Chaitanya.
And the darshan of the Lord Jagannath, Baladev Subhadra Devi.
As he had the darshan of Lord Jagannath, Baladev and Subhadra deity. Sri Chaitanya Charita Mahakavya. Gazing at the Lord, he offered repeated respects and prayers and bathed his body in his tears. Circumambulating 5 times, with difficulty he left the temple. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Seeing the Lord, the jewel in the crown of Nilachala, he felt bliss. Making a necklace of the jewels of the Lord's names, he placed this on his neck and shone constantly.
So Lord Chaitanya, when he had darshan of the Lord Jagannath deity,
So Lord Chaitanya, when he had the darshan of the Lord Jagannath deity,
he was experiencing supreme symptoms of ecstatic love.
he was experiencing supreme symptoms of ecstatic love.
His darshan of Lord Jagannath was actually seeing Krishna himself.
That in his darshan of Lord Jagannath, he was actually seeing Krishna himself.
So the atheists think that these are idols.
So the atheists think that these are idols.
What you can see from this pastime, Lord Chaitanya was actually having audience with the Lord.
But we can see from these pastimes that Lord Chaitanya actually was having audience with the Lord.
গরুরের পাছে রহি থির দিতে চায় দেখিল শ্রীমুখচন্দ্র ত্রিজগৎ রায়
Lord Chaitanya stood behind the Garuda Stamba,
Lord Chaitanya stood behind the Garuda Stamba,
the column of Garuda,
the column of Garuda,
and he looked steadily at the graceful, moon-like face of the Lord Jagannath.
He looked steadily at the graceful, moon-like face of Lord Jagannath,
Lord of the three worlds.
the Lord of the three worlds.
অতি উল্লাসিত হিয়া ভরল আনন্দ অঙ্গ আচ্ছাদিল ঘন পুলক কদম্ব
Lord Chaitanya's heart was
Lord Chaitanya's heart was
most blissful
most blissful
and filled with ecstasy.
and filled with ecstasy.
His body,
And his body
hairs on his body,
and hairs on his body
stood erect like Kadamba flowers
stood erect like Kadamba flowers
or filaments.
or filaments. Stood erect like Kadamba flowers or filaments. Kadamba flower filaments.
সাত পাঁচ ধারা বহে নয়নের জল আপনা পাশরে প্রেমানন্দ প্রবল
Seven to five streams of
7 to 5 streams of
tears flowed from his eyes.
tears flowed from his eyes.
He forgot himself.
He forgot himself.
He caught in the power of ecstatic love.
Being caught in the power of ecstatic love.
ভূমিতে পড়িলা প্রভু অবশ্রী অঙ্গ বাতাসে খসলা যেন সুমেরু শৃঙ্গ
Lord Chaitanya fell to the ground.
Lord Chaitanya fell to the ground.
The limbs of his divine body were numb.
The limbs of his divine body were numb.
Like the peak of the golden Mount Meru,
Like the peak of the golden Mount Meru,
fallen literally the great wind.
fallen due to the great wind.
প্রেমার আবেশে মূর্ছা হইলা ভগবান, দুই হস্ত দৃঢ় মুষ্টি মুদ্রিত নয়ন।
Lord Chaitanya, the Supreme Personality of Godhead,
Lord Chaitanya, the Supreme Personality of Godhead,
overcome with ecstatic spiritual love.
was overcome with ecstatic spiritual love.
With two tightly closed hands,
With his two tightly closed hands,
fists,
with his two tightly closed fists,
he rubbed his closed eyes.
he rubbed his closed eyes. With his two tightly
নাচে হরি বলি প্রভু শচীর নন্দন, প্রবিষ্ট হইলা সবে মন্দিরে তখন।
Lord Satchidananda danced and called out, Haribol.
Lord Sachinandan danced and was calling out Hari Bol.
And this way, Lord Chaitanya entered the temple
In this way, Lord Chaitanya entered the temple
with his associates.
with his associates.
গদাধর নাচে নরহরি নিত্যানন্দ, শ্রীনিবাস দামোদর মুরারি মুকুন্দ।
Gadadhar, Narahari, Lord Nityananda, Srivas Pandit, Nanda Pandit, Datta, Gupta, Mukunda Datta, all danced.
Gadadhar, Narahari, Lord Nityananda, Srivas Pandit, Damodar Pandit, Murari Gupta and Mukunda Datta all danced.
আর সব ভক্তগণ নাচয়ে হরিষে, রাধা কানু গুণগান কীর্তন প্রকাশে।
All the assembled devotees danced joyfully.
All the assembled devotees danced joyfully.
They were doing kirtan and manifesting a great kirtan, chanting our songs, glorifying Sri Sri, glorifying the glories of Sri Sri Radha Krishna.
They were manifesting great kirtan, chanting the glories of Sri,
Holy, transcendental glories of Sri Sri Radha Krishna.
glorifying the transcendental qualities of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. Murari
And
Gupta,
say that Lord Chaitanya and associates, they would regularly be dancing and chanting the glories of Radha and Krishna.
so we can see Lord Chaitanya and his associates were frequently chanting dancing and chanting the glories of Radha and Krishna.
And they would spontaneously be inspired to chant a great bliss.
So they were constantly spontaneously inspired to chant in great bliss
And dance and ecstasy.
and dance in ecstasy. Murari Gupta Korcha. Thus Bhagavan Sri Chaitanya fainted upon the earth. His hands were clenched and his garments and belt were scattered. Realizing that the Lord was oblivious to the externals, the Brahmana priest at once lifted him by his two arms and took him from the temple of Jagannath.
Saw that first time he came to the temple. The guards thought he was crazy.
First time when he was in the temple, the guards thought that he was crazy,
And he was saved by Sarvabhaumacharya.
but he was saved by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya.
And now the priest of the temple understood
But now the priest of the temple understood
that he's in ecstasy.
that he is in ecstasy,
And he's no longer aware of the external.
and he is not longer aware of the externals.
And now they help him out of the temple.
Now they help him to take him out of the temple.
তবে সবে অনুমানী সঙ্গী যত জন প্রভু লইয়া আইলা সার্বভৌমের আশ্রম।
And then Lord Chaitanya, accompanied by all of his associates,
Then Lord Chaitanya, accompanied by all his associates,
was taken and came to the ashram of Sarvabhaumacharya.
returned to the ashram of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya.
পূজারী ব্রাহ্মণ কর্তৃক ভক্তগণের কণ্ঠে প্রসাদ মালা প্রদান। প্রভুর গলার মালা ব্রাহ্মণ আনিয়া দিলেন সবার গলে সন্তোষিত হইয়া।
The Brahmin priest
The Brahmin,
happily brought
the Brahmin priest happily brought
Lord Jagannath's flower garlands,
Lord Jagannath's flower garlands,
Lord Jagannath's personal flower garlands.
happily brought Lord Jagannath's personal flower garlands,
Happily offered the Lord Jagannath's personal garlands
happily offered the Lord Jagannath's personal flower garlands
all them to the devotees.
and offered them to the devotees snack. Chaitanya Charitamrita.
প্রসাদ পাইয়া সবে হইলা আনন্দিত মনে পুনরপি আইলা সবে মহাপ্রভুর স্থানে।
Everyone was pleased to receive this garland worn by Lord Jagannath. Afterwards, they all returned to the place where Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was staying.
So the Lord Jagannath reciprocated with Lord Chaitanya's devotees.
So, the Lord Jagannath reciprocated with Lord Chaitanya's devotees.
And through his priest, he offered the prasad garlands to the devotees.
Through his priest, he offered the prasadam garlands to the devotees.
They were happy to receive the Lord's mercy.
They were very happy to receive the Lord's mercy.
And then they went to where Lord Chaitanya was staying at Sarvabhaumacharya's house.
And then they went where Lord Chaitanya was staying, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's house. Thus ends the chapter entitled Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya arranges for darshan.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.